don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So guys, Katt Williams' interview with Shannon Sharpe, everybody is talking about it. I know I have spoken about it, different segments of it. We know it has shook the entire internet. But the thing that is so interesting is that Katt Williams said 2024 is the year that everybody is exposed. He said everybody. He said this is the year. And we've heard that so many times, but let me tell you what he said. He said Diddy was one of the first people he named. He said, listen, pretty much if Diddy can be exposed, everybody, this is the year that everybody is being exposed. And I was like, bring it on, Katt, bring it on. But with everything that's been happening with Diddy, and hey, you guys already know the lawsuits. I mean, it's been so many. I literally would have to go back in my notes. It's just been that bad for Diddy. He's been sued. Cassie sued him. He still got more lawsuits. But one of the things that Katt Williams said, honey, that shook the internet is he said he don't party with Diddy, honey. He said that he want to keep his behind that that hole in the back there. He said he want to keep that to virgin status. He said he does not party with Diddy. And I'm just sitting there like, what? Tell us more. So he had a lot of information to drop on Diddy, which is so interestingly, because everybody sits around as if they don't know anything about what goes on at these Diddy freak off parties. Katt Williams stated that one thing about him is he knows everything and he has people to bring him back the information, and he knows everything about everybody. So I'm just sitting there listening to that interview, rewinding it, like, what did he really just say for real? Did he really just say that? So basically said, listen, this is the year. If Diddy can be exposed, if TD Jakes can be exposed. Now, this is what Katt Williams said. He said, this is the year to expose it all. But again, he basically said that he's been invited to these events. And he said he turned them down because he wants to keep his behind there, that hole in the back. He wants to keep it fresh. He said he don't play around with that foolery. So I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to check out that video. It's a very long video. It's a lot of information, but he is dropping the receipts. So in so many words, Katt Williams pretty much told us that he is aware of these parties that Diddy has, and because of the information he knows and because he knows what goes on at these parties, he does not attend because he's not with it. He's not with it. He's not with it. At which time Shannon Sharpe said, what is pretty much gonna happen to you now? You exposing it, all of this stuff. You said you've been, blackballed, or you said you've been canceled, or whatever, the verbiage that, Shannon Sharpe used. And he said, like, what do you feel like is going to happen to you now? And Shannon Sharpe was like, basically telling Katt Williams, like, you're talking too much. And Katt pretty much was like, listen, it's nothing anybody can do to me. What is for me is for me. And he just continued to talk. He continued to tell the information, give us an insight as to what he knew was happening. But he didn't stop there. You guys know there's been controversy surrounding TD Jakes. And he basically said, listen, everybody is being outed. Everybody. He said if TD Jakes can pretty much be outed, it's up for everybody. So everybody is being exposed in 2024. But it was very interestingly that he mentioned both Diddy and TD Jakes, considering that what people have been saying is that Diddy, or I should say TD Jakes, is at these Diddy parties. Like, it's been exposed. Like, we have proof. There's pictures floating around. So it's interesting that he mentioned these two together. As we know, TD Jakes hasn't really said anything about being with Diddy, although those pictures are available. So we know that they have been together. We know that TD Jakes has attended the parties, and everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but celebrities have pretty much indicated what goes on at those parties. If we, act like we don't know, well, Cassie told us. There's been other, individuals that has come out and say, hey, this is what happens at these parties. Well, now we have another comedian that's coming out, Katt Williams, that's telling us the same thing. Katt Williams is like, I don't go to Diddy parties because, listen, I don't play around like that. And he states, TD Jakes, just like Diddy, this is the year of everybody is being exposed. So I just feel like that was an interesting conversation. And the correlation seemed to link those two individuals again together, because I'm not sure why Katt Williams thought it was smart to kind of put those two in the same sentence, Diddy and Bishop Jakes, being that Diddy is a rapper. He has this extensive record, has a lot of things going on that is the direct, not in alignment with the church. And then the fact that the Bishop TD Jakes has not really addressed it and now has his own allegations does not look very good. I just feel like Katt Williams was trying to make that correlation between Diddy and TD Jakes without actually saying it. But in fact, he did say that. He did put them two in the same sentence. And basically, what he said was this was the year of exposing both of them. And because it's the year of exposing both of them, two of, the biggest, what you want to call Diddy, hip hop mogul. What do you want to call TD Jakes? Bishop, one of the biggest bishops in the world. If they can be exposed, anybody can be exposed. But I want to know, what did you guys think? I don't even know if you guys had the opportunity to check out that video. Is very long, and honestly at first I couldn't watch it because I just didn't have 3 hours. But I found myself watching it and then rewinding. And I think I watched half. I'm sorry, I watched the whole video and then I went back and watched it again, but I watched half one day and then the other half later on that day because I was kind of busy. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that interview, specifically what he said about the Diddy situation. Then he went on to say, that Diddy pretty much takes what he wants. And he said, I'm not like him. So I was like, Katt is just spilling all of the tea. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.